Hey, welcome back. Fitness is one of the most important things for me because I get to spend more time with family and friends. For me, cardio is something I've been looking to improve on, and I want to find brands that can help facilitate this goal. Peloton is one of the most recognized brands for its fitness equipment, sleek design, and pricey subscription. In this review, I'll be looking at the Peloton Bike and deciding if it's worth the purchase for you. The bike comes with two water bottle holders at the front of the bike under the screen. If you need to adjust the height of the handlebars, you just apply torque to the L handle and move it to your preference. The bike seat is quite comfortable since it's made with some memory foam-like material in it. When pedaling for 30 minutes to an hour, I didn't find that my butt got tired or uncomfortable. The seat absorbed every little movement, so it helped enhance the cycling experience. If you don't like the seat, you can also replace it to your own preference. The wire metal hooks are to hold lightweight Peloton weights. This power cable attaches to the base of the bike to power the screen. That said, if you have the bike in high traffic area, you really need to tape it down so people don't trip over it. The bike uses Delta type pedals, however, it won't give you the best cycling experience in my opinion. I'll later show how to change the pedals from Delta to SPD adapters. If you made it this far, make sure to like, subscribe and share. It'll help the channel grow and allow me to produce more content that you'll enjoy. On the back of the touchscreen, you have multiple ports and buttons. There's the headphone jack, volume controls, Ethernet port, USB port, power button, metric port, and power output. The designers of the bike did a great job engineering the screen tilt mechanics. When you adjust the screen to the angle of your preference, it stays on the angle indefinitely. Even when I cycled hard, the touchscreen didn't wobble a single millimeter. For the price you're paying for this fitness machine, everything needs to be precise. The bike doesn't use a frictional gear system to apply resistance. Instead, it uses a magnetic resistance which is gentler on the knees compared to friction. When the manual knob is turned clockwise, a magnetic force is applied to the pedal system, so the amount of force required to turn the wheels increases. When the knob is turned counterclockwise, its magnetic force is removed, thus making it easier to spin the wheel. Here's a live demo of this in action. When I push the resistance knob downwards, the front brake caliper system stops the front disc from spinning with a noticeable hiss. You can just tell how quiet the bike is when cycling, which shows how much attention to detail implemented in it. Last year there's a Peloton recall due to the faulty seat. Namely, the part that attaches the seat to the bike frame could potentially break off at the bottom point. Replacing the seating post is easy. First, you need to remove the end cap using a Phillips head screwdriver. Notice that the old post end cap is silver. Secondly, you need to remove the seat by turning the L handle. Something to note, you do not have to press the button in the middle. That button changes the angle of the handle so it won't release the grip of the seat clamp. To tell if the seat you're on is new or old, the old seat has the word max at the bottom of the post. The new and improved post has the word stop at the bottom. Also, the new end cap bumper has the spring metal as black, not silver. Once that new post is in, you slide the seat back on, lock it into position with the L handle. Overall, the seat replacement process takes less than a few minutes to do. The 21-inch display is bright and clear, but not so bright to burn your eyes if you just woke up for your 5 AM spin class. The touchscreen is very responsive and I noticed no lag or issues that caught my attention, but the audio and volume for the speakers is subpar for such an expensive equipment. You can always connect your Bluetooth speakers or headphones to it though. Peloton has really made the effort to go beyond being known as a stationary fitness equipment company and has introduced services like fitness classes like yoga and weightlifting, NBA, Disney Plus and Netflix apps. However, you need to have an account with these streaming services already. Plus, there's Peloton original programming where you can watch ultra-marathon documentaries like Badwater 135.
1,600 feet of elevation gain. It's held in the official hottest place on Earth, Death Valley.
There's also experiences that you can do, which is basically you following a Peloton instructor riding the bike in beautiful places like Tenerife, Spain, Alaska, and more. But let's talk hardcore numbers for a moment. The subscription class comes up to $62.15 Canadian, or $745 Canadian a year, and to be honest, that's quite expensive. While you can see other people cycling with you, I think most people just don't care about that, so it's hard to justify spending this amount of money per month, especially now that the pandemic is done, so you can actually ride your bike outdoors. If you're balling out financially, by all means, go for it. You can see your stats in the Peloton app, the days you've ridden, the cadence, wattage, exercise muscles you developed, achievements, and more, which is pretty nice to see, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's you, the consumer, that needs to decide if you think all this info is worth it. Peloton has crafted a really solid bike, but I just don't want to spend over $700 a year for spin classes, and I suspect many people would think the same way. Instead, I got an Apple Fitness Plus and a universal phone holder off of Amazon to attach to the bike. Fitness Plus will cost me $10 a month or $113 Canadian for the year, and I can have up to 5 members on it. If you're traveling anywhere in the world, you can use Fitness Plus with any equipment, so you're consistent no matter where you are. Plus, I like that I can do other activities with Fitness Plus due to the tight integration with Apple Health. With everything set up, cycling on a Peloton is one of the smoothest and most fun experiences I've had in a while. There's no grinding or clicking when it comes to pedaling or changing the resistance, and as I'm participating in classes, I do feel my body warm up on this chilly April day. Now, cycling in running shoes is okay, but as I increase the tempo, my feet tend to slip from the pedals, and I want to avoid this. Fortunately, the designers of this bike implemented the option for people to change the pedal configuration. In this case, I decided to go with the SPD adapter since I already have road bike shoes. So going from the Delta clips to the SPD adapters specifically for Peloton is very simple, and I purchased them off Amazon. The clips and screws will go on the bottom of your road bike shoes. I removed the Peloton cover off the pedal with the Allen wrench keys. It's important that the spring tension is facing the opposite direction of the front disc, and that's the entire process done. A higher pedal spring tension will provide a more secure connection between your cleat and the SPD pedal. This ensures maximum power transfer and a locked-in feel for aggressive and explosive riding. A lower SPD spring tension still provides a connected feel between the rider and bike, but allows for easier disengagement with less effort. These settings are perfect for those new to clipless technology or who are gaining confidence with clipping in and unclipping. If it's your first time using these clips, it will take a bit of time to get your foot snapped into the adapters, but when you do, you'll hear this loud snap clip and your feet won't move. When I need to get off the bike, I rotate my heel to the left and my foot pops out of the adapter. Using a Peloton bike for the first time has been a very pleasant experience, and I really understand the appeal of owning one. However, now that the pandemic has cleared, purchasing this fitness bike at full retail price is hard to justify, but I'm fortunate to have purchased it gently used off of Kijiji for a few $100s, and if you can, you should consider this option as well. The subscription classes and the statistics it tells you is a nice feature, I won't lie, but I just don't think it's worth the cost compared to Apple Fitness Plus. Beyond that, the riding experience is incredible, and I honestly got a good workout from using it over several days. As you saw, I altered this bike to best fit my needs, like installing a phone clip to get my notifications, or using Fitness Plus and even installing SPD adapters to use my road bike shoes. The build is really solid in weight and quality, so if you purchase it, it will last for decades with occasional maintenance or rare part change, as you saw when I replaced the seat post. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next episode.